I've been thinking about a couple of things. I think many times when you are in an unhappy situation, it forces you to think. I'm not an expert. I read a lot. I try at least, and I love reading more than anything in the world, perhaps even more than eating. Having said that, what I'm trying to say is that many times you have so many needs, wants, desires, and just certain things that you want to do in your life, certain changes which you want to bring in your life, or certain dreams which you want to see materialize, but for some reason or the other they are not happening. And the thing with the human beings, I think we want to have everything exactly at the moment where we want it. So whether it is for finding a life partner, finding a job that you love, doing your studies in something that you always dreamt of, or having your own apartment. I think we set these deadlines that, I need to be able to achieve these targets by that specific deadline, which actually is not very realistic. I think you have to sort your priorities, and you can't just try to achieve everything simultaneously, because it will only make you feel burnt out. You will lose your sanity, and you will even stop enjoying what you have in the present moment. So in my own case, if I have to ask myself very honestly, like the reason why I love to do these little introspective sessions is to precisely, it's like a therapy. It allows me to see clearer in my own dreams and my own life. What are the things which I need to work on? So if you have to ask me that, in this specific stage of my life at 26 years old, single, unmarried, working woman, like what is my most urgent need, besides of course surviving, as we all know, it's not even marriage, it's not even finding love. It might be studies, but urgently it would be perhaps to move out and to live on my own, have a little corner of my own where I can just be myself. I can just do whatever I want to do, which is legal, of course, and morally right. So it's a huge dream of mine. It's actually such a huge dream of mine that I'm willing to do anything for it. I just keep thinking about that, how amazing it would be. It's actually, I believe that as an adult, you should be able to live independently, make your own choice, make your own mistakes, and just be able to be free to discover who you are. Because if you don't discover who you truly are, if you never get that opportunity to really be with yourself, without distraction, without constantly being surrounded by people telling you what to do this, don't do that, I think you are missing out on many, many things. And I see many people frustrated, many people who, even if they get married, even if they have children, even if they have grandchildren, they have never really been able to discover themselves, to master themselves. And I think that's something which is quite unfortunate, because I've always believed that, there are many hidden treasures within you. It doesn't mean that you are perfect, no one is, but there are so many amazing things for you to discover. And sometimes living in an environment where your dreams are not supported, where your personality is not tolerated, where whatever you do, whatever you say, there is always going to be some, also the intrusion in your privacy, someone always observing, analyzing, trying to control you, and not to say torturing you psychologically at times and manipulating you emotionally. This is going to have a negative impact on you. So you need to get away from that situation. And that's exactly what I've been thinking. Actually, I was in the bus and I was like having this huge epiphany that, it's time to probably put other things, postpone them. Because I read a post the other day. It was talking about, yeah, like, I often get these memory, these blanks, as if, like, basically what he was trying to say is that we tend to think that there is again a deadline for everything. So let's say you want to study, you can always study at any age. You want to get married, you can always fall in love and find a life partner at any age. There is no deadline as such. But for me personally, I would love to actually embark on that journey where I get to have my own corner, and I get to simply express myself the way I want to and live on my own rules. I think that's a luxury, and that's something that definitely is worth considering.